knife sheaths for the 5 knives that I've been working on. All 5 knives are basically finished. I'm just trying to show you all of them. Some of them just need a little bit of buffing, but they're all sharp and ready to go. So these are all 5. This one here is probably my favorite. But then, yeah, these are all of them. But they all need some sheaths, some leather sheaths. So that's what we're going to work on today. Thank you for joining us, and I hope you enjoy. It's going to be pretty chill. I got to cut them out, cut the leather, soak them, do all that fun stuff. It'll be a lot of work, but I hope you all enjoy, and consider sticking around, liking, and subscribing if you haven't already. But let's do this. And I should probably figure out what I'm doing. Is probably a good idea in the first place. I think what I'm going to do first is grab the knife I want to do first, I guess. This one, I suppose, it's the first knife we finished. I think it's pretty simple and looking pretty nice, so we're going to do a sheath for it. That guy, welcome to the live stream. Hope you're doing well. What we're going to do is first tear off a sheet of paper, like so, and I'm going to start basically tracing out the knife sheath we want, and then we'll cut it out of the paper, and from there, transfer it to leather and so forth. Oh, welcome, Spoiled Milk. Ben, welcome. That guy, welcome. Everyone, welcome to the live stream. I hope you are all doing well. We're going to trace out this knife here and, yeah, go from there. I think I can tilt this down a bit so you can see a little better. There we go. That's a little nicer. But, yeah, we're just going to trace out the sheath design that we're going to go for. And shouldn't be anything too crazy. Center mark there. I just realized today how expensive leather is, and I'm going to have to be very accurate with how I'm doing this, how much material I'm using, because I don't want to use up a lot if I don't have to. But yeah, can't stay long. Have to eat. All good, that guy. Hope you enjoy your meal. I think do something like this. And like that. Flip her over. And just like that, we will have ourselves a knife sheath. Well, the drawing for one. It's a pretty simple design, and it hopefully wouldn't be too hard to make. That's some good hunter's knife. Thank you so much, Moot. This is the first of 5 knives we've done. If you are just joining us and you have no idea what's going on, I made these 5 knives. Here's the other 4. A while back, I made them. I've been live streaming the whole process, and we're finally in the final stages, which is making the leather sheaths for these knives. And that's not the knife we're doing. This is the knife, the first knife that we're going to do the leather sheath for. Spoiled Milk just came to say hi, but I got to go. It's really late for me right now, so bye. Spoiled Milk. Catch you later. Hope to see you on the next live stream. Everyone, welcome. If you're new here, I'm Hale the Blacksmith, and I make some pretty crazy stuff. I've been making these knives in my previous live streams, and today we are making some sheaths. So I hope you enjoy and consider liking and subscribing if you haven't already. This design is pretty simple and won't be too chaotic, but we'll see how it goes. I'm not sure how this is all going to pan out, but yeah, let's do this. I have a pretty simple tracing of what we're going for. I don't need anything too erratic, I guess. And I'm not trying to go way overboard with this design because it doesn't really need to be that crazy. This is simply a mirrored version. So if you guys don't know how to make sheaths, this is basically what it looks like. It's really simple. It's just basically the blade design mirrored over, and we'll be folding it over from there. Basically, well, I keep saying basically, but we're going to cut it out of leather, fold it up, rivet it, and bada bing, bada boom. But yeah, Big Knife Guy, hey guys, welcome, Knife Nut, welcome. We are just going to make these sheaths. I think, for the most part, this is about as complex as it's going to get. If you are just joining us, smash that like button, consider subscribing, and check out some of my other crazy content. I don't have any of my crazy stuff hanging around right now, but yeah, I'll show you guys some of the stuff I've made if you are new here. Harrison, hi, welcome. Ben, sorry, almost 6K. Are we almost at 6K subscribers? That's ridiculous. thank you all so much for subscribing and joining the Hail the Blacksmith community, I guess. I don't know what I am. But yeah, if you haven't subscribed already, join us. We're almost at 6K, which is ridiculous. And I hope to continue to grow. But from here, we're going to move on. I think what I'm going to do is add in some slits here. Pretty much just like that. That's where your belt's going to go through so you can fasten it to your side. I think that's really... Wait. I got to plan out how it's going to look. And it's hard to explain, but I've got to figure out which way it's facing just so the leather's not messing around. Harrison, what am I doing? I am working on some knife sheaths. If you are just joining us, I made a bunch of these knives, 5 knives to be exact. I'm a blacksmith. I hand forged these knives and ground them and filed them, all of that. It's all been done on my channel in previous live streams. And today we are making the leather sheaths for these. So hopefully you enjoy and stick around. I'd like you to make Mehrunes Razor from Skyrim. I love this dagger. I'm even thinking of tattooing it. And that sounds pretty sick. I haven't played Skyrim recently, so I can't remember what that dagger is. But I'll have to check it out. Pizza, very nice. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you so much, Harrison. I'm honestly just kind of winging it. I'm not a huge leather worker. However, I'm trying to get better at it because that's kind of part of making knives is you need to make the sheaths for them. But we'll see how it goes. Hello, everyone. Great t-shirt. Thank you so much. It's the Haiku t-shirt. I got it for Christmas a few years back, and I love it. It's pretty sick. From the UK, TD Strider, welcome. Can't wait to see it. Thanks, Pizza. Enough chatting. Let's just cut this out of the paper and see how it translates over the knife. And if it needs some tweaking, we can do it before we put it into the leather. But yeah. I don't think I need this little extension. This is usually, well, I'll cut it out first, but this usually is for when you fold it over and then that becomes the belt loop. But I don't think I'm going to do that because it'll save me material if I don't. So I don't even think I need this very much. I don't think I need this much material sticking up, but I don't know. I'm not sure yet. My cat Indy died. Harrison, I'm so sorry to hear that. That's really sad. I used to have a cat too, but then it passed away as well. Sukuna, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, it's always a shame when pets die. I've had a dog for the past 15 years, 14 years. And she's probably going to pass away soon too, which is kind of sad. But it's the way of life. Things come and things go. But yeah. All right. I think I'm really just kind of winging this design. It's nothing crazy accurate, but it's all good. All right. Do a little more trimming. It's not going to be the most precise thing yet. Once we refine it with the knife, then we'll transfer it to the leather and then go from there. I had a dog too. Two dogs. What died and the other stopped eating because it was depressed and then it died. Sukuna, that's so sad. I'm really sad to hear that. Yeah, our dog's pretty old, but we still treat her well. Anyways, on a less somber note, I have some crazy cool news. No, not really crazy. But I planted some bonsai trees like 2 weeks ago, some seeds, and they budded today, which is really cool. And I'm very excited about that because, well, that means I'm growing bonsai, which is really fun. But, yeah. Life is like that. Always fun, not fun. Yeah, life can kind of shift like that. It can be great, and then it can not be great. But that's the way it goes sometimes. All right. There we go. All right. So, there we go. We got our little sheath, piece of paper, whatever you want to call it, cut out. Now what we're going to do is, if you can see this, we have our little tracing piece of paper, whatever. And what we're going to try and do is fold it over. However, it's looking less than accurate, which is never good. But I think if we do something like that, shucks. Sometimes it takes multiple attempts when it comes to making sheaths, at least for me, because I'm not very good at it. I'm here. I'm her was Usai. Teddy, I am not sure what you're trying to say, but welcome. Brugge is not allowed in this chat. I'm here as usual. Okay, Teddy, welcome. Did not understand what you were going off there. All right. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this, and this is it's not folding as nicely as I'd like it to, so we may have to retrace it. But then again, it might actually work. I'm just not entirely sure at the moment. My birthday's tomorrow. Teddy, that's awesome. Happy birthday, or happy early birthday. If I'm not live streaming tomorrow, happy birthday then. All right. This is going to be a lot of thinking. I'm not sure exactly how I want this to actually look in the end. And if I move it forwards, and I do that. Oh, if I go up to the light. I'm using my brain, you guys. If I go up to the light, I can actually see through the paper and see where the blade is. Sometimes my genius surprises me. What is your dog's name? My dog's names were Brandy and Tequila. Sugana, those are some pretty cool names. My dog's name is Taffy. It's a pretty just mundane name. My sister named our dog. So, pretty cool though. My birthday's September 1st. Very nice, Christopher. That's awesome. Chris, welcome. I hope you guys are all doing well, and thank you so much for joining us. Today's live stream, we're just making some leather sheaths for our knives. And I should actually focus in and get this done because I really do need to finish these knives. I think if I do something like that, I should have a little more. Okay, I'm going to retrace this. I'm going to retrace this sheath, and then we're going to cut it out. I know it usually takes me 2 tries anyways, because I'm not very good at this yet. So we're going to just retrace it out with a little more adjustments. And then from there, we should be able to set this one aside and start working on the next one. I'm going to template out all 5 knives and then cut all 5 out of the leather at once. I don't know how it'll pan out, but hopefully that works out. Make very cool stuff. Christopher, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And I hope you continue to enjoy because it's a lot of fun and I love sharing it with you guys. So I do appreciate when you guys enjoy it. All right, I think what we're going to do is that. Do something like that. All right. Just like so. And just like so. That should be I think. Oh, I was leaning back too far on my stool. That was pretty close to not good. Anyways, we're okay. We're okay. I believe that's our design. It's vastly different from the first one, but I think this is going to end up being what we want. So what I'm going to do is just cut it out and see how it folds over the, excuse me, the knife, and then we can move on to the next one. See, I gotta go, need to sleep. Krish, thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you get some rest, and hope to see you on the next one as well. Christopher, thank you. He's my best friend for real. He's a 6-year-old pit bull, and he's the sweetest, biggest baby ever. Oh, that's awesome. Christopher, that's awesome. All right, let's cut this one out and see how she goes. All right. Okay. Going to be a little more accurate with this one when cutting, because I think this will be our actual template. There we go. And there we go. If you guys are new here or you haven't already checked it out, I did post a video on Monday. If you haven't seen it, definitely go check it out. I post videos every Monday and also live stream Mondays and Thursdays and whenever else I can. But yeah, thank you so much for joining us. Forged in Fire? Technically, no, I haven't been on Forged in Fire or done it or want to do it. But that is kind of what I do here. I do blacksmith, and that's what goes on in Forged in Fire. I just haven't really been into the idea of actually doing Forged in Fire. I don't know why. I'm just not really into the competition aspect of it all. All right. There we go. Let's just cut that. All right. I think that's good. Just a few more trims here and there. All right. There we go. Wow. Very beautiful. It's a piece of paper. However, I think this will turn into a nice sheath. We're just going to fold it over our knife, and hopefully it all looks good. I'm back for a quick second. Krisha, welcome back. Cool. Just do what you love. Thanks. Thank you. Yeah. This is I've been blacksmithing for a long time, and I've always enjoyed posting on YouTube. So I hope you guys all enjoy it as well. But that being said, I think this is looking good. That'll be a relatively nice sheath. I think we'll probably actually, hold on. I think what I'll do, it'll look a little different when it comes to being out of leather, but I think I'm just going to do a little bit of a lip here. Just something like that. Just a little bit of a flare for detail. I don't know if it's necessary, but I kind of want to give it a shot. The Fox, hello guys, I'm back. Welcome back to Fox. Hope you're doing well. I think it's been a while since I've seen you last, but hope you're doing good. All right. I think we're going to be almost there. If I can just trim this out. There we go. Beautifully trimmed. Krisha, as soon as I started scrolling, I saw your YouTube short where you trained with the Shikai Zingetsu. Oh yeah, Krisha, I've been posting a fair bit about that since I've been working on training that every single day. And I think I'm on day 57 or 56 now, which is pretty crazy. So hopefully you enjoy that kind of content, but it's not the only stuff I do. I make a bunch of crazy stuff as well. Christopher, how do you fix a broken jack-o'-lantern? I am not entirely sure. I think that's a setup for a joke, and I am not sure. Scandi grind? Yeah, basically, it's a little convex, but that's just because of my grinding capabilities are not the greatest. But other than that, yeah, it's pretty much Scandinavian. Okay, so continue on. It's impressive. Thank you, Chris. A pumpkin patch. Very good one, Christopher. I realize I'm shaking the camera every time I hit the table, so I'll try to not do that. Anyways, I think that's looking pretty good. If I hold it up to the light, yeah. All right, I'm going to set this one aside. Hopefully it'll work out. But we're just going to set it aside for now and move on to the second knife. So let's just do that. I just got to flip to a clean page. It's nice that these knives are small enough to fit on a completely clean page. Or, wow, that didn't tear nicely. Page this size, so I can do it just very compact and at my table. But yeah. All right. Put that down. All right. Are we telling jokes now? I guess so. If you guys are telling jokes, I'm not good at coming up with jokes, but I do enjoy them. So continue on. See you then. See you, Krish. All right. I guess we're gonna go with this knife here. These blade shapes, I'm not entirely sure how to properly sheath them, you could say, because I've never really done anything crazy when it comes to making sheaths. So we're figuring this out as we go, but I don't think this needs anything beyond crazy because I don't think it's necessary. Has anyone ever heard of a tea vampire? Ruben? No, I can't say I have. What's a tea vampire? All right, I am going to also keep working on this though. I'm not sure how I want to do this. They live forever, but at a steep cost. Very good, Ruben. Very, very good. Love that. Love that very much. All right. I am not sure how I am going to sheath this. I'm just going to trace out the blade shape a little bit. Something like that. Something like that. All right. But now I need to figure out how it's going to double up. I think I'm getting ahead of myself. I think it will work out better when it's actually in the leather. But for now, we're just going to go with something overly large, just in case it doesn't fit nicely. Then I can just have some more material to work with. Mr. G, how you doing, buddy? I'm doing all right. I can't complain. I'm a little sore and a little tired, but that's the way it goes around here, honestly. Been working hard. We're making some leather sheaths to finish off these knives. Hopefully all goes well, but we'll see. Yo, Finn Brown, welcome to the live stream. If you are new here, thanks for joining. But yeah, what does a butter knife call his girlfriend? His butter half. Very good. Oh my goodness, you guys. Cutting edge humor. You guys, so good. So good. I love it so much. You go to the living plan. Yeah, this is top comedy right here. Strap that wraps over the choil ricasso area. No, there's not going to be any strapping going on. I was thinking that, but it's a lot more work. And if you do the leather sheaths properly, they will be a tight enough fit. And they're not going to be crazy used. So I'm just going to, yeah, I'm not worrying about the strap too much. I think it's just extra. And I don't really want to deal with that right now. But no, it will be fine without it. I should probably get rid of that because I don't need that and I don't want it messing with me later on. Anyways, yeah, I could do a strap, but I don't think it's going to be necessary. What did 1C say to another? Nothing. It just wait. Very good. Oh my goodness. I'm waiting for like a gut busting joke here. You guys are hitting like bare minimum funny with these, but I'm enjoying it. It's entertaining while I'm trying to work. The Fox, do you do the sheaths out of leather? Yes, I have this massive piece of leather that I just purchased, and it'll the dark brown will match the handle material very nicely. So that's why I got this color. But yeah, it's going to be out of leather. Hopefully all goes well. I'm not great with leather, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I keep dropping it on the ground and it's getting dirty. That's not good. We're just going to toss this somewhere. Over there. Perfect. We're good. Ruben, I'm a big fan. What did the windmill say to Taylor Swift? I'm a big fan. Great, Ruben. What the heck? Oh my goodness. All right. I'm going to cut this. Enough chitter chatter. I'm going to cut this sheath out and see how it folds up to this knife. Get it? Kind of like holds up to this knife, but it folds up because we're folding it. I'm also a funny guy, you could say. All right. Trimming, trimming, trimming. Just like so. All right. Hopefully this works. All right. Almost there. Do you have any of the fancy leather tools? The Fox? No. I actually need to make some nice leather tools. Right now, all I have is like scissors and some X-Acto knives and whatnot. I have like a few tools and stuff for punching and things like that. But no, I don't have anything really fancy. But I could make some if I wanted to. I just haven't really had the time to make the tools I need. Have you made the snake sword yet? Finn Brown? No, I haven't actually. The thing about YouTube and posting stuff is it actually takes a long time to make the things you recommend. And that's kind of the annoying thing is because I want to post as much as possible. However, it takes me weeks on weeks to make stuff. So I'm still working on the solo leveling dagger. If you guys are new to my channel, I've been working on the dagger, Sung Jinwoo's Night Killer dagger from solo leveling. It's pretty sweet. It's just taking a lot of work. that'll be my next big build video. So hopefully you enjoy that. And if you haven't seen my other videos, go check out my content below. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy. Wait. I got one. Why can't cows wear socks? I don't know why cows can't wear socks. Don't forget to burnish the edges. Yes, I do plan on doing that, Ruben. Don't worry. Awesome. Did you ever hear about the knife that went to the comedy club? It had everyone in stitches. Thank you. That's actually a good one. I enjoyed that one. All right, let's fold this one up and see how it goes. Sorry, I didn't mean to include the question mark. All good, Ruben. All right, I think... Oh, I don't know, guys. This is going to be an interesting one, that's for sure, later on. But I think... All right. I think I'm going to leave this one as is. Oh, I don't know. I feel like it could be better, but sometimes there's not much you can do. I don't know. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know. This one will need some trimming when I actually rivet it on. But other than that, I think it's going good. Sinister, how do you make a knife sheath? Well, if you watch the live stream, Sinister, you'll find out, because that's what we're working on today. This one is... all of these are going to be really difficult, but this one I think is going to be fine. I'm not too pleased with it, but I'm also not totally against it. I think it just needs a little bit of tweaking. But we're going to deal with that later, I think. We're going to set this one aside and say it's good for now, and then move on to the next knife. Lactose. Great. Good job, Ruben. I asked my knife how it was feeling, and it said it was a little edgy today. Nice. These puns, these dad jokes are one of a kind. Are you guys just like Googling these and then just writing them down? Because they're very unique, you could say. All right. I think I can tear that out. Good. Don't need that. Oh, all right. Next one. See, this is the easy part. Doing this all out of paper is the easy part. It's then moving to leather that's actually going to be a pain. Mr. G, I swear I'm at work and just enjoying your work. It is relaxing and calming. Virgie, I'm so glad you enjoy. Yeah, hope you're doing well, and I hope your workday goes well, because I know how it feels to be working and trying to distract yourself. Maybe we should pull back on the knife jokes and focus on the main point. Goodness grief. I feel like that was another pun, Ruben. Is doing God's work here with all the knife puns. He really is, yeah. Quackness, yeah. Yes, Google. Great. I'm so glad it's all from Google. Bakugo, welcome to the live stream. I hope you guys are all doing well. We're going to move on to the next knife, which... these knives are very tricky to do, I'm not going to lie. And it all has to do with these drop points. I don't know how to do the sheath for them, so I'm really just guessing at this point. But I don't know what to do. I'm just trying it out. I teach kids, so I know too many. That's fair. That's fair, I guess. We're going to keep messing around with these sheaths. I'm not sure how to do this. I'm just winging it. You should make Toji's sword from Jujutsu Kaisen. Bakugo? Don't you worry. That's coming. 3D printer? That would be handy, but no, I don't have a 3D printer. All right. I think if I just wing it. Oh, brother. We're doing it again. Oh, goodness. I don't know how to do these drop point sheaths, so Can you draw me? Banana Republic? Possibly. I'm not a great artist. You guys want to see my artistic skills real quick? What should I draw? The first person to comment something I should draw, I'll draw it. I'll show you my epic skills. You try to use ChatGPT. I can't even say ChatGPT. I don't use it. There are different types now for options for a sheath. Like a 2x2 size or take a pic. Oh, interesting. A dog. A dog. Why did two people say dog? That's pretty impressive. Draw a gnome drinking tea. Okay. Banana, because you actually commented that first, I'm going to draw a gnome drinking tea. I don't like his hat. Why is the cup the hard thing to draw? All right, guys. You have to use your interpretive eye. I want to do some magic on the one there. There's my quick gnome drinking tea. I don't know how well that translates, but yeah, there. That's your gnome drinking tea. Can you see that? Do you guys see that gnome? I don't know if you can actually tell that's a gnome, but I think it turned out pretty cool. That was a fun quick sketch. I haven't done that in a while. I don't do drawing very often, but yeah, a gnome drinking tea. That was actually really fun. Dang, he looks pretty cool. I'm just going to sign it. There. Your gnome drinking tea by Hale the Blacksmith. I think my autograph is backwards, but yeah. Main culture. That's not bad at all. Thank you, Banana Republic. That was your recommendation. We're just gonna there we go. I'm just trimming him out a little bit, giving him his own little piece of paper. You should do a giveaway for that drawing. Perhaps I will. Indoor Sloth, morning, sir. Hope you're doing well. I was just told to draw a gnome drinking tea, and that's what I doodled up. But I should be working on the knife sheaths. So we're going to set that aside and begin working on the sheaths again. Are you a blacksmith or an artist? The Fox? I'd like to say I'm both, but no, really, I just blacksmith. Doodling is something I get told to do, apparently, by you guys. So, yeah. Are you ready to send it all the way to me in Florida, Clearwater? Perhaps I can do that. You know, I think it'd be really funny if I eventually got like big enough to do like merch and stuff. If this was like my merch thing, just because it's funny because it was unprompted or was prompted earlier on. Anyways, I should keep working on this stuff and not get distracted as easily because this stuff needs to get done, and I am a easily distracted person. So we're just gonna flip this around just like so. Honestly, I'm just winging it at this part. I'm trying to get this as done as fast as possible. Make it a sticker. It'd be a pretty neat sticker. Very unique. But he's pretty neat. I like him. He's just my little gnome buddy. He's gonna sit in the corner looking at me, drinking his tea. This is what I aspire to be, is a gnome drinking tea. So thank you, Banana Republic, for prompting me to draw this, because now I have a purpose in life. Now I have a goal of what I'm going to become. Finn, put it on a t-shirt. It's not a bad idea. But Maybe. I literally can't even open a store thing on YouTube yet. I haven't unlocked that feature. But if I do, guys, I think it'd be pretty funny to put this on a t-shirt or something. Anyways, let's keep going with what we're doing. We're trying to make some leather sheaths. That's what's going on here. And our Elf Warrior. Lightbulb, I'm glad. I'm glad you have goals in mind. But yeah, I hope you achieve what your goals are. Gucci can't compete. Exactly, Finn Brown. Yeah, we'll start our own big company thing that steals money from the poor and gives to the rich. No, we will continue making leather sheaths because that's what I do here. Woohoo! All right. I think I'm just cutting this really like above large. I don't think it needs to be this large, but I'm cutting it this large just in case. There we go. This is number 3, right? So we only have 2 more to do. Sweet. Oh, come on, paper. Hey, you're supposed to cut. There we go. Awesome. Have my goal half down. Half down? Lipo, I'm curious how you can have that half down. Interesting. Interesting. If you hit 6K this month, could you put the gnome as your logo? The fox, I don't want to take that bet because I feel like I will. I'm hoping to hit 6K subscribers by the end of the month. And I don't know if I should put it as my logo. I feel like that's a little not really representative of what I do here, but then again, it kind of is. How about this, the Fox? If we hit 10K subscribers before the end of the month, I'll put this guy as my logo. Okay? I think that's fair. Donut the Ace, welcome to the live stream. Yeah, the Fox, if you can get me to 10K subscribers, the gnome drinking tea will be my logo for time being. I'm 5 away from 200. Clearwater, that's awesome. Congratulations, man. You've been growing a lot recently, haven't you, as well? That's sweet. Banana, make the gnome do blacksmith stuff. Maybe that can be your logo. Banana Republic, I like that idea. That's a pretty fun idea. Okay, I'm going to play with that in my mind. All right, let's do it. Donut, let's try. What do you still have no super chats enabled? Lightbulb, talk to YouTube, man. I'm trying to unlock the super chats and things like that as well for my live streams, but I haven't even got there yet. I don't have the credentials, you could say, to achieve that. Hopefully we will soon, but for the time being, we do not. But we'll get there, you guys. You guys are very supportive of the channel, and it helps me out a lot. So maybe soon enough we'll get there. And if we get to 10K subscribers before the end of the month, the gnome drinking tea will be my logo, you could call it. Maybe I'll do like a gnome blacksmithing or something. But the gnome drinking tea is totally my vibe. I don't know if you guys know me very well yet, but like tea, smoking pipes, running through the wilderness, gnomes. Or / dwarf. Blacksmithing, dwarvish. Gnomes are kind of like dwarves. So you could say I kind of balance along there. Unfair. Finn, yeah, you could say that. All right. Let's move on to the next knife, you guys. This bad boy here. This one is pretty much buffed up. It's got like a nice mirror finish. You can like see the live chat in the reflection of it. Anyways, this is the one we're going to do. A gnome achieving bonkai. You never thought you'd see the day, did you, the Fox? But we're getting there. A gnome achieving bonkai. All right. Flip over another piece of paper and start the tracing process once again. It's fun stuff. I'm enjoying this a lot. Russia. Ooh. Gotta go. Have a good one, everyone. Good luck with the sheaths. Thank you so much. I wish I could pronounce your name. I'm sorry, but my pronunciations are awful. But thank you so much for joining the live stream. I hope you're doing well. And I'll see you on the next one for sure. Major A, sup dude, been a long time. Major A, I was literally thinking, man, this is going to sound, I was thinking about you today. I was like, man, I haven't seen Major A on the live streams in a long time. And we had a good time chatting last time. So Welcome back. I hope you're doing well, and thank you so much for joining again. Lipo, what's a gnome's favorite play? Romeo and Juliet. Obviously. I think that's that Romeo and Juliet is a movie. Is it not? That's pretty funny. All right, let's make another sheath. How about that? Oh, my back. Oh, I'm getting too old for this. I'm not even old, but I'm getting too old for this. All right. Oh, sheaths. Just like so, you guys. Oh, I just looked up and it's an animated movie. Why? Who would make that? Like, you've never seen Romeo and Juliet? It's actually a pretty good movie. It's really funny. I used to watch it, well, years ago when I was a kid. I mean, it was good when I was a kid. So, Major, I saw you growing a beard there. Hello, you really can pull off a role of Prince Charming with that mustache and beard. Major, thank you. I'm trying to grow out the facial hair. It's looking pretty ridiculous right now. Maybe I could just Sharpie it in to make it look darker. But yeah, I used to have a goatee a while back, and I thought I'd give it a shot again. My girlfriend seems to like it. I think she's lying, but apparently she likes it. So I'm going to keep growing it out. All right. Now you look great with the goatee. Major, thank you so much. I appreciate that a lot. Let's flip this over and do another sheath. Just like that. Or another side of it, I guess. Not another sheath. We're making one here. These are going to be interesting. I haven't gotten good at doing sheaths yet. So maybe since we're doing 5 of them, probably by the 5th sheath, we'll actually know what we're doing, and hopefully it'll go well, I suppose. But you watching Romeo and Juliet makes me think to psychoanalyzing correlate your interest in gnomes to the movie. Lipo, you might be on the right track. I wouldn't say I have a fascination to gnomes, but when I have my own house, I'm going to do a really beautiful like front yard garden, and I'm going to get gnomes and put them in the garden. And that might have nothing to do with anything, except I just think gnomes are supposed to be in gardens. And I don't think I have a crazy fascination towards them, but then again, maybe some people don't like gnomes and I'm just weird for liking them. By the way, just wondering, what's your number 1 country that you want to visit after you have enough funds? Major A, I have visited New Zealand, and I have visited New Zealand. I'm going to visit Japan coming soon. And those are my top 2. I do want to go to Switzerland because it looks beautiful, or Italy or something like that. Those probably 2. I would go back to New Zealand, though, in a heartbeat. New Zealand was amazing. It was beautiful, and I would love to go back. You do. But everything has to do with everything. Lipo, you might be right. But what is the actual difference between gnomes and dwarves? If you remember the dwarves from Snow White, I'd sooner say they're gnomes. Interesting take, Banana Republic. Honestly, you might be onto something. I think gnomes are more nature and like magic correlated, where dwarves are more earth, under earth, mining, and craftsmen. So like you have dwarves, craftsmen, gnomes, nature, magic. That's how I distinguish the 2. Both are totally real, and I'm going to find them, and I'm going to join them, right? Anyways, enough nonsense. Psh, why would I talk about weird stuff like that on a blacksmithing live stream? That would be weird. Anyways, let's keep going. Trimming this out. All right. I think this is going well, you guys. I say that since we're cutting out paper and not leather yet. I'm not very excited to cut out the leather because, honestly, I struggle with leather a lot. But that's just my own pain. What sound do gnomes make when they eat? Nom, 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 nom. That's a good one, Lipo. That's a good one, actually. But are they the same species, just different interest lifestyles? What if, like, you know how you have dogs, which are like the dog canine species, but then you have like foxes wolves, dogs, that kind of thing in the canine species. What if gnomes and dwarves are like that? They're from the same like higher species, but they're different classes or races in that species. Makes you think. Makes you think. Major A, you should visit China sometime. Around it's like a hermit kingdom. They don't advertise their country, but being an ancient civilization, having an incredibly vivid landscape, I guess you'll like it. China would be pretty fun to visit. I'm going to go to Japan, which is kind of not the same. I'm not going to say that, but that's kind of how I view Japan, is kind of like a traditional ancient civilization that I want to see. Finn Brown, check you later. Hope you're doing well, and yeah, hope to see you on the next live stream, man. Catch you later, and I don't know. God bless. I hope you have a good rest of your day. All right, let's continue snipping paper into weird shapes and go from there. Chinese food, all other cuisine. Lipo, you're absolutely correct. Except for Mediterranean is also really good. But that's preference, I guess. Well, all of this is preference. Anyways, Chinese food is really good. All right. Snip, snip, snip. I think we're doing good. All right. Now, the moment of truth, when we fold it over and cry because it doesn't work or whatnot. But I think this one should look relatively good. Yeah. I'm pretty smart when it comes to making random shaped objects. Now, what if this goes in like that? No, I'm not going to do that. I'm just being a goof when I'm thinking outside the box. I'm just going to keep it like this. Wait, actually, though, hold on. If I do something like that, I don't think that's going to work. Uh-oh, spaghetti-o. Oh! We may have a problem. Wait, maybe? I don't know if we have a problem. I'm just guessing here. Are there Chinese gnomes as well? Maybe. Is the best the two oldest civilizations offer? I can't even see. Now, like, but I think Indo-Chinese food are like the hell underrated. Oh yeah, are you actually Indo-Chinese? Do you take custom orders, Lightbulb? It's a tough thing to say. I technically do custom orders, but I also technically don't. It's really just how I feel in the moment about doing an order. And recently, I haven't really wanted to be doing custom orders, especially since it's taken me months to do these 5 knives since I've been so busy. So right now, I'm going to say I'm not doing custom orders, but that might change in the near future. Have you tried Indo-Chinese cuisine? That's a good question. Maybe I have. I wouldn't be quick to say I have or haven't because I'm not too caught up. I may have just like had it somewhere and don't remember, but I don't actually know what the difference between Indo-Chinese and just Chinese food is because I'm not that cultured. My bad. But sometimes that's just the way it is. You know, I'm thinking I could be doing something differently. If I do it like that. No. Guys, I'm being goofy when I'm trying to come up with things. But, I think this is fine. I'm going to set it aside. I'm not going to overreact too much about it. I think it's good. I think we're good. We're going to move on to the last knife, which is sweet. Oh, sorry, I just thought there was more stuff in the chat. Just took a moment to read. Anyways. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 done. We saved my favorite knife for last because saving the best for last, obviously. So we're going to set this aside. We're going to tear up another sheet of papier and trace out the last knife, and hopefully it works out better than the past few. Yeah. It's the best. I'll have to try it out then if I have or haven't already. I don't remember, but I'll have to try it out again. I did just have Chinese food recently, but Indo-Chinese might be completely different, so I'm not sure. Indo-Chinese is mostly vegetarian and have a sense of Indonesian over it. If it's the correct word, we'll But yeah, it's more flavorful. Interesting, Major A. I'll have to try it out. I definitely have to try it out. Alan, welcome back to the live stream. Hope you're doing well, Alan. And yeah, thank you so much for joining. All right. I think you might feel pressured to think creatively while on live. No. Why would I ever feel pressure on a live stream in front of whoever knows who's watching? That would be ridiculous to feel pressure. It's crippling. The weight, it's unbearable. But nonetheless, we will keep on going, keep on trucking on. I think it's going all right. I'm not too worried about the pressure of you guys because, I mean, I respond, I'm strong against peer pressure. I don't even know what I'm trying to say anymore. Anyways, let's keep working on some knives. Woohoo, fun life. All right, just like so, just like so. Just like so. There we go, flip around. So I'm just really boxing it out. These knife sheaths, they definitely don't need to be this boxy. But once I cut them out and rivet them, then I can actually trim them to shape. And then from there, we can clean them up and make them look a lot nicer. But yeah. All right. I think that's good. Just 2 slits there. Put it on the belt. Bada bing, bada boom. This is working out great. Can you try saying the Jacksepticeye intro? Banana Republic? I'd be lying if I said I knew what that was. I mean, I know Jacksepticeye. I recognize that, but I don't actually know his intro because I'm a turtle brain, I guess. I just sit in the blacksmith shop and inhale coal fumes all the time. So I wouldn't say I'm actually too caught up in the Jacksepticeye intro. Bro, when are you going to make the tiger claws? Major A, I really want to make those tiger claws. They're just one of the projects that I'm going to have to get to at some point. I have so many projects on the go. But, hey, if we blow up on YouTube for some crazy random reason and I actually start making it bigger on YouTube and I can start spending more time in my shop working on projects that you guys enjoy and love, then hopefully I can start getting these projects finished a lot faster and working on other projects that you guys want. Like the tiger claws, they're on my list of things to make. They just take a while to get to because I have that project to do, that project to do. But I could fit it in between that project. But it really just depends when I get to it. But the tiger claws are something I want to do. That sword is giving you some crazy arms. I don't know about crazy arms, but it is a lot of fun to swing around, Alan. But yeah, it's also taking a toll on the body, but that's just the way it goes sometimes. Am I right? Let me try. But you should try honey chili potatoes. It's just potato fries, but 10 times better than any fries you've ever had in the life, bet. Major, I'll have to give that a try. Honey chili potato. That sounds actually so amazing. You guys are making me hungry. I haven't eaten dinner yet. Jeez. The Fox. Could you buy a tatami mat and slice it with the Shikai Zengetsu? Tatami mat. Oh, man, the Fox. That would be so awesome. Except for I don't even think Shikai Zengetsu is sharp enough to cut through that. But it would be a lot of fun to try. Banana. It's a top of the morning to you, laddies. Jacksepticeye. He says the first part faster. Oh, my goodness. Doesn't he have an accent, though? I don't think I can... I can't do that. I can't disrespect his accent. All right. Let's cut this one out, guys. And hopefully it looks good. Hopefully it works out. All right. Just like so. We're going to trim this out. And keep on going. Keep on keeping on. All right. There we go. Just like so. Wagner. I'm going to casually decline your epic question. It is a perplexing question, of course, but one that I don't deem worthy enough of an answer. Japanese. I don't want to answer that question just for the sake of my own humanity. All right, let's keep cutting paper though. I've been asked that question a lot. Kind of out of the box, but have you watched Deadpool and Wolverine, ex-Wolverine? Major A, I have to disappoint you. But no, I haven't actually seen it yet. Part of me really wants to watch it, but the other part of me is just not that into Deadpool. Like, I've seen some of the clips and stuff, and I think Deadpool is cool. It's just not something I'm that into. It's very over the top, and I'm just not that into R-rated movies. It's a great film. I totally agree with that. But it's not something I have a huge interest in because I don't know. I try to stay away from R-rated films for the sake of my brain functionality. But that's just me. That's just me. But I would like to watch it. It's just, yeah. It's one of those movies that I don't know if I'll get around to seeing yet. Turtle Dove, Turtle D. I think that is looking wonderfully. All right. Yeah, okay. I think, you guys, I'm going to say splendid things about this sheath. We can probably cut it out of some leather, I suppose. Which I threw the leather right here. Okay. I don't want to start cutting up the leather because it's such a pain. But I do have to, so I can't neglect it forever. All right. I'm not going to lie, this is actually making me really happy. I have it set up right here, just in front of me. And that's just the dream. This guy, this little sketch inspires me to be a better man. To be someone who can wander out into the wilderness, drinking his tea, and forgetting his woes. Thank you, Banana Republic. I needed this in my life. I didn't know they had a thing for each other. That's true. That's true. I didn't either. By the way, have you heard of wood steel? Major A, I would be a disappointing blacksmith if I haven't heard of that. That's what the Oofbert sword was made out of. I know someone replicated it, which was like crazy, and I watched a whole documentary video on that. But yeah, what about the wood steel? It's something I would think is, I would love to try and make it, but I know I probably don't have that capability. Clearwater, welcome back to the live stream. I hope you're doing well again. I just dropped something on the ground. It's okay. It was just a metal bar, which is pretty normal for this shop. So we got some massive leather here, which I just recently found out. Leather is very expensive. I didn't know that. And I'm kind of regretting wanting to make sheaths out of leather because it is pricey. However, it is what it is, so we're going to use it anyways. But I'm going to clear some trashy paper out of the way. And then we're going to start making some sheaths. I don't know which knife to start with. We might actually start with my favorite knife because the sheath seems pretty cut and dry. Also, no problem, little gnomes are definitely a vibe. Banana Republic, yeah, they are totally a vibe. There was that huge trend with like the knights versus the gnomes. I don't know if that's still going on. I thought that was a hilarious trend. And I always thought I'd be on the knight side because, well, I'm a blacksmith. Of course I'd be on the knight side. They need the weapons. They need the armor. But then you really sit down and think about it. And who wouldn't want to be a gnome? Who wouldn't want to just chill in the wilderness? That's just the dream. That's just the dream. All right. Now, on that super friendly, fun note, I'm going to try and figure out how I'm going to do this leather sheath. But yes. You should visit the southern part of India, and there you can find blacksmiths still working and making weapons out of wood steel, although it's going to be kind of hard to find as wood steel. Yeah, wood steel is pretty rare nowadays. I didn't even know it was actually still makeable. I didn't know people were still making it. But if they are, then I would definitely love to visit that and see if I can learn how to do it. Let's just trace this sheath out. Excuse me, and see how it goes. I think we are probably going to need to, I don't know. I don't think I need this extra floppy tab at the end of it. But, yeah. Wood steel weapons are rare and they aren't forging. It's more rather, yeah. Major A, you're totally right. I I saw a video on how to actually like make the wood steel, or like a guy replicated it, and it was the most like ridiculously crazy thing I've ever seen, and it's by far a crazy difficult metal to recreate, you could say. But I wouldn't be opposed to trying it. I don't see why I would. Banana Republic, catch you later. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you have a good one. Alan, how many money have you put into blacksmithing since you've been 12? How much money have I put into this? Far too much. Far too much. Oh, there was my knife and my leather, but luckily I have rubber on the floor. Sheesh, that was close. I literally just dropped the knife onto the floor, which is cement, but I have a rubber mat, so that that could have been really bad. We're good. We're good. I'm going to set this aside more gingerly before I move on. Goodness, that was close. My dad just pulled the lawnmower out of the shop. He was trying to be subtle, but it was pretty noticeable. How much money have I put into blacksmithing since I've been 12? Since I was 12? Alan, that's a great question. Not one that's deserving of an answer, because it's a lot of money. It's an expensive thing to do, to be a blacksmith. But there are ways to do it cheaper. I'm standing up right now because I'm looking for a pencil. But, yeah, you can do blacksmithing for pretty cheap. But if you're trying to get into it and trying to make a business out of it, as you could say, you'll need some equipment. But other than that, I mean, I started blacksmithing for less than $20, which was pretty impressive. If you haven't seen that video, definitely go check it out. It's on my channel. But you can start blacksmithing for free, basically. And, yeah. Try blacksmithing. Go for it. And if you want to get really into it, the more money you put into it, the more money you'll make out of it if you sell your stuff. But I don't know. I've been dumping money into this, and I haven't really got much of a return yet. So who knows? Anyways, I'm going to find a pencil, because I am just standing up here doing nothing. Ugh. Pencil. Pencil achieved. That was easy enough. All right. Alan, $1 billion? If I put $1 billion into this, I would be, I would be very rich if I could afford putting $1 billion into this, but no. Less than that. Just a little less than $1 billion, you know, maybe multi-millions. No, I don't have that kind of money. Smitty life. Christopher, this is the Smitty life. Make merch. Christopher Holder, should I make merch? Would you guys be interested in merch? I feel like that's just, it's not really necessary, but if you guys actually want merch, we could do the gnome drinking tea merch. I think that was a funny idea, and definitely not something I'm opposed to. I think it'd be, just imagine a little gnome sipping tea. Smitty Life ID, buy it. Sounds pretty sick. But anyways, let's keep messing around with some sheaths. I don't know where I put... Okay, there it is. Ugh. I think if I set the knife down gingerly, I could probably trace this out. I don't want to waste material, but sometimes it's just the way it goes. I think we're just going to... We're just going to cut out a section of the leather so I don't have to be working with this big hunk of leather on my chest. But once we have that, then we can actually start figuring out the sheath. Yeah, I know, $1 trillion. Alan, you're bang on that one. What steals like that rare metal in anime which you need to slay your arch nemesis that is hard to find? Yeah, exactly, Major Ray. But maybe someday we'll do it, perhaps. Good, buddy, I finished sanding the knife to 400 crazy smooth now. Caleb, awesome. That's sweet. We'll have to talk about finishing that. Okay. Text me, Caleb, text me so we can figure that out. I am working on the sheaths now. We're going to get this stuff done and be very happy people. But before that, I need to cut this little chunk of leather out. And it's probably going to be a menace to society to do. Nope, I'm actually just a powerful man who can cut leather. Oh, this leather actually cuts so much nicer than a lot of leather I've worked with. Perfect. Or maybe it's the scissors I'm using. All right. Boom. You see that, you guys? You see that? That's a chunk of leather. Sweet. Now I don't need this this monstrosity on me anymore. I can set this aside again. And then start working on cutting out this guy. Awesome. What's the weather in Canada? I'm in Florida, USA. Christopher, the weather is actually, it's mid here. It's probably like 23 Celsius, which I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. And it's very overcast right now. Gotta go. Clearwater, catch you later. Crispy to what? Crispy to what side? I don't know what you're trying to say, Clearwater. But thank you so much for being here. And if you gotta go, all good. And I hope to see you on the next one. But yeah, have a good evening or morning or whatever time it is for you. And I'll catch you later. Let's trace out this template. But first, I'm just going to double check that everything is exactly how I want it. That is the wrong knife for the sheath. Where did the knife go? Here it is. All right. We're just going to double check that everything is where I want it. And then we will continue on from there. Oh my goodness, I did exactly what I wanted. Perfect. I think, yeah, we're going to want it at least, the way it is right now is fine, but I actually want it reversed because this is going to be sitting on your right hip and you want the opening on the outside. Shing, just like that. And there we go. Most people are right-handed, so that's why I just naturally make them all to the right side. I'm back. Wyatt's Classic Cars, welcome back. Thank you for joining us. I hope you're doing well. And yeah, we're about to cut out this, well, the first leather sheath of our batch of 5, which is pretty sweet. It's 93 Fahrenheit, which is 33 Celsius in Florida. Christopher, that sounds lovely. Honestly, I would love to be in Florida right now, go to a beach and go swimming, but that's not the case in my life because I have to make money and work. But honestly, I can't really complain. Not everyone gets to work their dream job, so I'm very grateful that I get to do this kind of stuff. Of course, YouTube doesn't pay me for this sort of stuff. I work for my own boss and things like that. Anyone want to hear a joke? Joseph, why not? We've got jokes coming in every so often. Let's hear another one. As long as it's appropriate. I'll go for any joke as long as it's appropriate. All right. Good stuff. Back, I was asleep, donut days. Well, I'm glad you got some rest. I could also use some rest, but yeah. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. And hope you got a good sleep. All right. Why did a bullet lose its job? It got fired. That was actually pretty good. That was like perfectly just a monotone joke. That was great. I like that sort of stuff. All right. I think we got ourselves. Can you even see that? Oh yeah. You guys can sort of see the tracing of that leather sheath. There we go. It's done. We can sell these. They're perfect. Everything's great. We're finished, you guys. We're finished. No, that is not the case. All right, let's keep going. We got to cut these out and then we can finish them. Trust me, I am born and raised in Florida, 11 miles from the Atlantic Ocean, and after you become accustomed to anything, it becomes just another thing. Honestly, that's totally fair. I just live in Canada where you don't really have many beaches. So when I get to go to Florida and go to a beach, I take advantage of it. That's for sure. All right. Let's trim this leather out. You know, leather is kind of a pain to cut, but it's also so satisfying. Oh, yeah. This is just money disappearing to the scissors. All right. Sorry, I'm very focused right now, you know. Just locking into this leather because I've got to make it look beautiful. What are you making right now? What am I making right now? Wyatt, I'm working on some leather sheaths. I made 5 knives. I think you may know. If you guys are just joining me and you don't know what's going on, I made 5 leather, not leather, what the heck. I made 5 knives. I'm a blacksmith who makes knives, things like that. and other awesome stuff like massive swords and other crazy things. So if you're new to my channel, check out my content. I post videos every Monday, live stream Mondays and Thursdays, and post YouTube shorts and other content of that sort. What we're making, though, is the leather sheaths for these knives, which is a lot of work, but it's coming along nicely. So we're almost there. Just got to do a little more trimming here and there. And other than that, well, then we have to actually form the leather to the knives and all that kind of stuff. The fun stuff. Bam! Look at that. Look at me go. Making leather into shapes. You could call me a artisan, a craftsman, someone with many capabilities, but leather now being one of them. So, yeah. If you do the mental gymnastics, you're paying for the experience, not the leather. That's true. That's true. Yippee. Hope it looks good. Donut the Ace, thank you so much. I hope it looks good too. I think it's gonna look so. Oh, you guys can't lie to me and say that doesn't look good together. A nice dark brown leather sheath with a nice dark brown corded handle to a beautiful blade. You know, that's actually I'm actually pleased with this. I'm really glad I got this dark leather brown, and yeah, that's looking good, guys. I'm really pleased with that. This is just 1 of 5. So let's, well, by all means, let's keep going. We got a long way to go. But that's looking pretty sweet. Let's set it aside and cut out the next knife. Or the next leather sheath for the next knife. What if it was dragon skin, though? Keelan? You might be onto something. Let's go hunt some dragons. Why not? Let's get some dragon skin, make some dragon skin sheaths, and life will be golden. All right. But on a more cow leather topic, let's keep making sheaths out of this leather, I guess. That looks really good. Wyatt, thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right. I just realized it's almost 6 o'clock here. Goodness grief. Anyways, I guess... humbugs. Humbugs and stuff like that. Alright, I think... yeah, we'll do this sheath next. I think it looks pretty good. So we're going to just trace out a chunk of leather that I can cut out of. And then cut out of it, I guess. Alright. Grab this hungo mungo piece of leather that I've got sitting over here. And... I guess flip it this way. I need a decent chunk of leather. Nothing too, scarred up. Something like that might actually work. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay, let's just cut this here to here. All right, I'm trying to save leather, so I'm not trying to use up as much as possible. I'm trying to just cut it close, but then once I have a small piece, I can then work from there. I think that's probably tight enough. To the template, this template can be thrown over yonder. Now let's just cut this out. Sing, sing, sing. There we go. This section's a little tougher because it's a little bit thicker. But that's just the way it goes with leather. Sometimes you get thick spots, sometimes you get thin spots. We want it as even as possible, but then again, it doesn't need to be exact. Got it. Whew, that was a tough section to cut through. Goodness grief. All right. David. Hey, love catching you live. Always interesting. David N., welcome to the live stream. Thank you for joining us. Hope you're doing well. We are working on some leather sheaths for the knives we've been working on. This is the second cutout of leather for the second knife of the 5. But, yeah, just a little section here. Let's trace it out and then go from there. No! Our leather just fell onto the ground. Shucks. Okay. Give me 1 second. Just going to grab it up. Oh. There we go. All right. Now that we have our little chunk of leather, we can trace out the next knife and I guess go from there. Let's figure out where we wanted it again. I guess I wanted it something like this, right? Yeah, because that misses. If I do it like this, I miss all the scarring that's on this leather. So, that's smart. Look at me using my big God-given brain. Thinking a little. Alright. Do a little quick sketch-a-rooney. That looks good. I apologize if you hear the lawnmower going. Yeah, that you could definitely hear that. That's pretty loud. I apologize. Should be done in a few minutes, though. Alright, I think that's looking good. We will, wherever I put the knife, I just want to double check our layout. Make sure that I'm happy with this whole thing. And I think I am. I think I'm well pleased. So, let's just set this aside and start cutting more leather. Woohoo! Good stuff. If you're just joining us and you have no idea what's going on, I'm Hale the Blacksmith. I make some pretty crazy content. We're making some leather sheaths for the 5 knives that I've made. We're almost at 6,000 subscribers, which is just crazy. So, if you're new here, consider liking and subscribing. And, yeah, if you're not new here, thank you as well for being here. I really do appreciate each one of you. And I hope you continue to enjoy the content. This is some tough leather, that's for sure. But if we get it cut, then we don't have to cut it anymore because it'll be cut. That's my logic. All right. All right. Maybe I should use just another knife or something. No, this is cutting. This is cutting. All right. So all these templates that I've been using, the paper templates, are actually overly large for what I actually need. Because once it's soaked and actually formed to the knives, then I can trim them back and rivet them to the exact proportions. This is just in case I don't have enough material. If my templates were too small, I cut them bigger just so I know I have enough material. Was that the man with the lawnmower in the window? Did you actually see him in the window back there, the fox? Yes, that's the man mowing the lawn. I'll just blur him out, you know. He doesn't need to be shown. Looks like it's gonna rain, actually. Yeah, just a shirtless man back there. Don't mind him. He's just an NPC. No, I'm just kidding. He's a very nice fellow. Anyways, let's keep cutting out the leather. Just like so. Just like so. Oh, definitely not the easiest thing to do. This is some quality leather I got. The price definitely shows how good quality is, but I won't tell you how much it costs. But I realized I could have probably got cheaper leather. But these are for a friend, and my friend gets the best of the best. So if you're still watching this, my buddy old pal, you're getting the best quality of the best quality. All right. Goodness, that is some tough meat. Tough hide. Tobias, hi, I just came. What are we doing? Tobias, welcome to the live stream. We're making some leather sheaths for the knives that I've been forging. I made 5 knives, if you didn't know, and I've been live streaming the whole process. And so we're live streaming the sheath making of it. So hopefully you enjoy and consider, I don't know, hanging around. Aliska, hello, what are you going to glue or sew them? Sew with. Oh, Aliska, I'm actually going to rivet these sheaths because it's a little more easy for me and they're actually pretty functional. Dangerous Ham is back. Push-ups. He cries to the wind, beckoning me to do the greatest workout of all time. I haven't actually, man, this is actually going to be pretty sad. Dangerous Ham, I don't think I've done push-ups since the last time I did them in the live stream. I need to work out more. You know, I can't actually see how many likes this live stream has, But depending on the amount of likes this live stream has, maybe I'll do push-ups to that amount. I think that'd be fun. Well, today's the day, Dangerous. You know, perhaps it is. Perhaps it is. Oh, what's going on? Ruben, all right, I was driving home, so I was gone for the last half hour. What happened? Ruben, we've been just making some leather sheaths. I don't know if you saw the epic gnome I doodled. This is a gnome drinking tea. Banana Republic, if he's still here or not. He beckoned me to draw this, and I think it turned out pretty cool. It's just a fun little sketch. Anyways, Hustle in a workout video. Chris Hustle in a workout video? Chris Hustle, do you do workout videos? Maybe we could do a collaboration. DM me on TikTok or something. I think my TikTok's linked in my YouTube bio. So DM me, Chris, if that's actually something you'd want to do, because I think that'd be really fun. I've seen 23 likes. That should be good for 23 push-ups. Jeff Rose, that's not a bad idea. Maybe I'll do 23 push-ups at the end of this live stream, or however many likes this live stream ends up getting. What's your Cash App? I want to say your name. Bin Colin Smith. I apologize. I don't actually have Cash App. Should I get Cash App or something? Like, would you guys, like, I'm not trying to ask for donations, so don't think you need to donate to me. But it is really, really sweet when you offer that. I don't have Cash App. Maybe I'll get it if people are actually interested in donating, but whatever. I'm doing it to work at my engine. If you're still on, I'll come back when you're done. Oh, sorry. You're going to work on your engine. Sweet, Wyatt. Hopefully it goes well. And, yeah, I don't know. I might end the live stream in a little bit. I'm not entirely sure. I got to get this stuff done, though, so we'll see how long I'm live for. 26, Dangerous Ham, perhaps. Hi, it's me, Dark, from your solo leveling dagger. Awesome, Dark. Welcome back to the live stream. I hope you're doing well. And thank you for joining us. We're working on some leather sheaths for some knives. This is number 2, which is, I think, going pretty well. I'm just going to fold it up and see how it fits with the knife. I was going to request like 3K. That's great. I'll donate you 3K. How about that? That sounds great. I'm not rich enough to do that. I apologize. But that was pretty smooth. That was pretty smooth. Ruben, have you ever watched the Studio Ghibli film Princess Mononoke? Mononoke. I haven't, but I can't pronounce it, but it is on my list. If you haven't, please do. It's really good. Once you have, please make a sword/knife from it. Ruben, I'll give that a watch, for sure. Oh, people are just talking in another language. I cannot read that. I apologize. But that actually, I have seen it, and I just haven't gone around to watching it. Or no, I haven't seen it. I've seen that it's been a show to watch, but I haven't actually gone around to watching it yet. But it is one that I want to. All right. I think that's looking pretty good, you guys. Oh, I just love how it matches so nicely. That's just beautiful to me. I think it looks really, really aesthetic. However, it's not fitting quite right yet because we need to soak it in some hot water and then clamp it shut, which we'll probably do later on. Next are the other 3 knives that I'm, you could say, struggling with. I'm not sure entirely how I want to do them, so I'm just going to wing it, I guess. I'm just going to wing it. Nice. Yeah. All right. Drinking water. Staying hydrated is good. I'm going to fall on this stool sometime soon. It is terribly dangerous. I think I'm going to do the kukri knife next. I've got a lot of excess material on it, and I think it'll work well. I apologize for the lawnmower. That is blaringly loud, but gotta mow the lawn when you gotta mow the lawn, I suppose. That's just the way she goes. All right, I think and hope. Oh, yeah. All right, we're just gonna wing it. No, All right, yeah, screw it. We're just gonna wing it, you guys. I have no idea how this is gonna turn out, but we're gonna try the kukri sheath next, and hopefully it goes well. How hot does it get up there nowadays? Ruben, not very hot. It was getting warmer earlier, but like last week was really warm, like in the plus 30s Celsius, plus 30s. Now it's like 25 degrees. It's not that bad. Anyways, yeah. What is being said in my chat that I do not understand? It's a shame that I don't speak every language in the world, but sometimes it's the way it goes. Okay. Let's set this here. Maybe I'll do it this way. All right. There we go. Do you sell anything? Dark, I have sold some stuff. These knives are actually being sold, but I haven't recently because, well, selling stuff is, I don't know, a big task. I do like making stuff for people at times, but it is a lot of work when it really gets down to it. Because I like posting videos, but sometimes the person who wants me to make something for them isn't really wanting something that I want to post on YouTube. And I like posting more than I like making stuff for people. So I try to just make things that you guys want to see or that I want to make. And yeah. Hey, Mr. Canada Cap Legend. Moosh, welcome back. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us. We're working on some leather sheaths. This is knife number 3 that we're cutting out. Hopefully all goes well. I've been really trying to get these knives done, and it's been a lot of work. So let's just keep on going on, I guess. Trimming it out. Just like so. All right. And then just like this. Just like that. This one cut a lot nicer. I think it's just a little thinner, which is good. There we go. I think if I can snip this off. All right. There we go. We got another little section cut out here, and I can trace out our leather sheath and then trim it out from there, which is great. Great, 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 great. What's going on? Dang. We've been getting like 90 whole at Fahrenheit in Oklahoma for like 2 months, which is like 35-ish Celsius. Ruben, that's awful. That is quite warm. I apologize. Dark, what episode of One Piece are you on? I actually don't know. I think like maybe episode 15 or something. I know. I'm crazy far into it. Been watching it for years. Got to episode 15. No, I haven't been watching it very much. I do want to continue watching it. I just haven't gotten around to it. I've got other shows I've been watching. I apologize. Actually, what haven't been watching recently? I don't actually remember. But, yeah. Anyways, I haven't gone very far in One Piece, but it is something I do want to watch more of. Alright. Crikey. Let's do that. I'm just gonna I don't know. I'm just trimming this at an excessive amount more than I actually need because it seems like this one's going to probably end up being pretty close in size. So I should probably just cut it more than I actually need, really. Are these the knives for groomsmen and friend's wedding? David N., yes, you are correct. These are still the knives I'm making for my buddy. Yeah, he's getting married pretty soon, and these need to be done. So that's why I'm really buckling down, trying to finish them off. So I apologize that I'm not working on some of my other more crazy projects. I do have projects on the go. I have some planned out, but right now these take priority because they need to get done. So we're going to be working on them for the next little bit. Hopefully you guys enjoy. But, I messed up. Oh, big silly guy here. Making the simplest mistakes. Oh, that is saddening. I make mistakes. I'm not perfect. Let me just grieve for a second here, okay? And then I'll explain. Okay. Mistakes happen. It's not the end of the world, but it is a little unfortunate that it's happened. So I was saying earlier a while back, I just briefly mentioned that these are actually for the right hip, right? Most people are right-handed. It's just the way it goes. Now, I had to flip the template so that it fits on the right hip. Now, the past two that I just traced out, when folded, go on the left hip. So, not ideal. Not the most... I mean, it's fine if it goes on the left hip. I'm just not the most pleased about that. But things happen. It's the way it goes. So, I guess these two will just be left-handed. Hopefully, that's not the end of the world for the people they're given to. But, I don't know. Do you think it's a big deal? I think it's fine, right? I think it's fine. Foxycraft, hello, welcome. Press F to respect. Yeah. Can you just leave them out? Inside out? I can't leave them inside out for one specific reason, because it would drive me insane. Is because you can see the two-tone. That's the inside. That's the outside. This looks so much nicer. It'll look way better on the outside. So, yeah, I'm going to make these two left, I guess. First, Foxycraft, welcome back. Yeah, I'm glad you're here. You can't fold it the other way? I can't. No. Because, like I just said, if I fold it the other way, you get that really textury, not very nice brown. It'll look different than the other ones, because those will be folded the correct way. So I guess these two might just be the opposite way. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Inclusive for the poor lefties out there, Ruben. Exactly, Ruben. That's what I'll tell people. I'm just being inclusive to the left-handed people. But hopefully no one notices. I think it's just a shame that then two of them are not going to match. But how do I press F on phone? Just type it in the chat. The Fox? I don't know. Oh, man. It also happened to me when I was making a knife. Yeah, it's something you don't realize is actually important. It's just the orientation of things. And as a beginner sheath maker, it's something I totally forgot. Oh, goodness. You don't have any more tissues? I don't have any more tissues. I'm just going to cry into my hand. I really want a Reuben sandwich now. So do I. Dang it, you guys. I want food. Dude, I have COVID right now. It's rough. Oh. Pixels, I'm so sorry to hear that. That sucks, man. I hope you get better soon. I really do. That really is tough. But thank you for joining the live stream. Get some rest, though. Drink a lot of water. As much water as you can. We're making some sheaths right now. It's happening, I guess. Life is so rude with you right now. Exact. Life has been one heck of a journey. But you know what? We're just going to go with it, you guys. I don't think I can flip this around and make it fit. Yeah. I can't really get it to fit. Ugh. Okay. Left-handed. We have two left-handed sheaths. Please just, on the next one, remind me to check it's right-handed before I cut it out. Thanks, dude. At least I got to see your live stream. I'm glad, Pixel. I'm so glad you're here, and I really do hope you get better. Being on a road trip, so first stream I've watched in a bit. Aiden, well, welcome back. Thank you so much for being here. I hope your road trip went well. That sounds great. But yeah. Lipo Hale, maybe you should just sit in the deep contemplation and reflect on your actions. I do that on the daily, Lipo. I do that every night. This is nothing new. I reflect on my actions quite often. I mean, man, sometimes you just gotta beg for forgiveness from God, am I right? Ugh. But that's the way it goes. When are you streaming next? Dark? Honestly, I'm not entirely sure. If I can't live stream this weekend at all, it'll probably be Monday. Mondays and Thursdays are my live streaming days. But if I can live stream in between that, I usually do. So we'll see. But if not, it'll be Monday. And hopefully Monday, these sheaths will be done, and I can work on something better than sheaths. I can work on my Sung Jinwoo's Night Killer dagger, which would be a lot of fun. Alan, I'm back. Welcome back, man. Thanks for joining us again. All right, let's just cut this out and cry as we do it, because it's the wrong way. But 'tis the way of the world sometimes, am I right? 'Tis the way of the world. All right, I think that's good. And then trim it this way a bit. Just like so. Maybe I can just hope the two people that are getting these knives are actually left-handed. That would be like, that would be a blessing. But I don't actually know if that's the case. Man, I feel bad giving them sheaths that are the wrong way, but sometimes you can't do much about it. Because this chunk here is already expensive enough, so I don't want to have to redo it. I'll try to watch them because these streams are radical. Dark, I'm glad you enjoy them. And yeah, I do upload my live streams after every one. So they're on my channel where you can watch them, rewatch them, or whatever. And I'll try to make them entertaining. This stuff is kind of mundane, but I try to be an interesting fellow. LGN, hello, ... ignored. Like, says hello. I literally saw it pop in the chat, literally like replying to another chat and then ignored. That's funny. Anyways, LGN. What's good, bro? I'm doing good. Thank you for joining the live stream. I hope you're well. And yeah, we're just working on some leather sheaths for the knives I've been making. Ruben, I just went back to school today, so please maybe make the stream start a little closer to 5 p.m. If not, that's cool, but I won't be able to watch them then. All right, Ruben. Well, my live streams are going to be, they start around 4:30 and end whenever, I guess. So hopefully you'll be able to make it to them. And yeah, thank you, though, so much for watching it. I really do appreciate it. All right. Moment of truth. Fold, fold. I think, wait. Yeah, we have plenty of leather here to work with. That's good news. That's at least some good news for this disgusting looking sheath. It'll look better when I trim it up, but honestly, my brain is kind of just too depressed that I messed up to worry about it. I think it'll be trimmed there, yeah. Anyways, this one's looking good. Well, I lie. It's not looking great. But we're going to set it aside. It's cut to the specifications we need right now before we soak them and clamp them and things like that. Why are Canadians portrayed as polite? Lightbow? I don't know. Do I come off as a polite person? I can be aggressive. I'm an aggressive guy. I mean, sometimes. When it comes to making stuff, I can be aggressive. I hammer lots of metal. I don't know. Maybe Canadians are polite. I don't know. What are you making? LGN, I'm working on leather sheaths. I've been making these knives. So I have 5 knives that I made. I've been live streaming the whole process. I also do a bunch of other crazy content. However, these knives, I've been live streaming making them. So we're on the final steps, which is the sheath making. And that's what we're working on right now, which is pretty sweet. We got 2 more to go, though. So yeah. You seem like you could be aggressive. Lipo, that's a fair assumption. I wouldn't say I'm aggressive, but as my girlfriend puts it, I'm very opinionated. Very opinionated. So I don't know if you take that as a compliment or not, but I guess I'm opinionated. I wouldn't say I'm aggressive. I'm just over the top, exaggerative, and opinionated. But that's the way it is. Jeff, can you cut loop off and stitch it on the correct side? No, that seems like a lot of work for something that doesn't deserve that much effort. LGN, I heard you say something about Sun Jin Woo, I think, or am I just schizophrenic? LGN, no, you're exactly correct. I am making Sung Jin Woo's dagger, the Night Killer from Solo Leveling. I live streamed twice, I think, of the process so far. It'll be a full video on my channel, but that's still a little bit of work ahead of us. But I'll probably live stream some more of the process. So definitely like, subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss out. And yeah, I'll be working on that shortly once these knives are done, because that dagger is looking sick. So I can pull it out and show you the process so far. But yeah. Time to smith that wedding ring, Hale. Honestly, Lipo, might be the time. You haven't married her yet? I came on stream months ago and you said you would soon. Well, that's fair. That is fair. But Lipo, we only started dating months ago. So when I was talking about that, we were, yeah, anyways, just started. Anyways, we'll get there. Wedding rings, that'll come. That'll come soon enough. Dark push-ups 27. I'll get to that. Just cut off the loop and make a hole on the other side to make it hang on a rope. That's an interesting idea, the Fox. That's not a bad idea. Hey, I'll pull out the knife. LGN, you want to see it? Touching my face. Anyways, yeah, let me just grab it for you guys. I'll grab this first. If you are new here and don't know what I do, I make massive swords like Shikai Zangetsu from Bleach. If you haven't seen my content, I post, well, my YouTube shorts are me training with this right now, trying to master it. So if you haven't seen it, I made this thing. There's a full video on my channel. You can definitely go check it out. However, what I'm currently working on, which I'll go and grab in just a second, is, spoiler alert, if you guys care, this is what's coming up next, is Sung Jin Woo's dagger. I don't know if you can kind of see the detail in that. It's a work in progress. Definitely a lot to do still, but it's, okay, it's a dagger in the show, in the anime, in the manga. But I thought, since it's like an anime project, I feel like I have the obligation to make it massive, since anime stuff is always over the top. So I decided to make Sung Jin Woo's dagger into a basically a short sword. So who knows? This will be done soon enough, and I'm hoping it'll turn out incredibly awesome. I think it will. So definitely stay tuned for that. If you haven't liked and subscribed or whatnot, definitely do that, because this is coming up soon. I want to see its final result. You will definitely see it. This thing has been a lot of work, and this is, we're pretty much done forging. I just need to forge out the tang and stuff, and then it's on to grinding and everything else. But yeah, definitely stick around for this epic build, because that's coming soon. Berserk, wait, you say massive. Can you make Gut Sword from Berserk? The name of the, oops. Name of the sword is Dragon Slayer. Berserk Enjoyer. I actually do want to make Guts' sword, since I do make things like this. I also made Elden Ring's Grafted Blade Greatsword. So if you are new to the channel, definitely subscribe and follow along, because I'll make some pretty crazy stuff in the future. But first, we've got to finish off these leather sheaths, which are a lot of work as well, but just on a smaller scale. It has ceremonial wedding knife quality. See, I'm trying to convince my girlfriend to let me have a sword at our wedding. It's still up in the air, but we might. We might. Make a wedding knife, screw the wedding ring. LGN, I really want to, trust me. Bleach and no chemical water. Not sure what that is, but I missed a lot in the chat, so I apologize. All right, you guys. Oh, I should check the time. It is, goodness, it's getting late. I've been doing this a long time. There we go. I think I have my buddy coming over shortly, which is pretty sweet. But yeah. Hey, if she says yes, you got a good one. Aiden, exactly. And the way things are looking, I'm pretty hopeful. And so is she, which is exciting. Water with chemicals. Oh, that sounds fun. What is chemical water? Water with chemicals. What time zone are you in? UK? Nope. Canada. I live in Canada. Time zone. Oh, I cannot remember what time zone I'm in. I think it's Eastern Daylight Savings Time. So, yeah, I live stream at 4:30, roughly 4:30 on Mondays and Thursdays. And I would like to live stream more often, but it just depends on when I get to it. Oh. All right. Let's check out this sheath and hopefully not cry about it being too awful. All right. All right. I think we just need a little more material on it, and then we'll be good. Okay, it's 11:28 for me right now. In the morning or evening, LGN? Time zones are relative. That's fair, Lipo. It's 2 a.m. in Qatar. Oh my goodness. Yeah, honestly, I'm in the same boat. I just have to wait longer. That's fair, Aiden. PM? Oh, dang. That's a little late. I apologize. Apparently people like watching my live stream from around the world, which is awesome. I appreciate it a lot. But I feel bad since you guys are all having to tune in way later than is really ideal. And guess who just remembered to flip this thing around so we're not going to cut it the wrong way again? Ugh. I did not enjoy doing that last time, so let's try and get this cut out nicely. I want to get... I don't want to waste material, so I'm trying to find the best place to cut this. I think something like this will be good. I think... I'm just kind of winging it, honestly, guys. At this point, I don't really know what I'm doing, so don't trust me when it comes to making leather sheaths. If you want to learn, probably check out another YouTuber who makes leather stuff, because I'm really just winging it. I'm not a professional leather worker. I'm a blacksmith, but not a leather worker. All right, that's looking pretty good. And it's the correct orientation this time, which is great. Now, last night was an all-nighter. It was fun. Almost got caught. LGN, that's all. I don't know how people do all-nighters. I need sleep I just had a stroke. Desperately. But, yeah. Good on you, though. Did you notice how nobody in chat reminded you they're not your friends, Hale? Like, yeah. What is wrong with you guys? Not reminding me to flip it over so I get it the right time, right way. But it's okay. I figured it out on my own. I was going to remind him, but it looked like he did it wrong. He did it the right way. Thank you, Aiden. I appreciate you looking out for me. But yeah, we managed to do it all right. I'm going to try and snip this out without ruining everything. All right. I think we're going good. Oh. Someone I know went 3 days straight with no sleep and then fell asleep in class. What is with you guys? I don't get why people think not sleeping is a good thing. Your body needs sleep. Like, you can think you don't need sleep, but your body does need sleep. So, personally, I realized that when I was like in high school, and I'm like, shoot, all these people party and stay up late and then are dead tired at school and then fail their classes. What if I just sleep and pass all my classes and move on with my life? That's just my opinion. That's just what I do. Anyways, I used to pull consecutive days of no sleep in med school. Lipo, in med school, I respect that, okay? Sometimes sleep gets in the way of your studies. Respect. But when you're just staying up late to just say you stayed up late, I never saw the glory in that. Algian, I don't know if that's... Yeah. Some people treat it like a flex to not sleep, but they look like zombies. I pass with no sleep. That's probably just skill. LGN, you might just be better than everyone. So, respect to you. If you're just better than everyone, then you got this. All right. Trim that. Good. Got a little section trimmed, and it is the correct orientation. We're going to set this massive chunk of leather aside again, and then keep trimming away. Dark, I'm back. Welcome back, man. That's fair. Yeah, I have ADHD, so I just can't sleep when I want to. That's tough, Eden. I understand that struggle. I've just gotten myself into a good sleep schedule where I just go to bed at the same time always. However, that's kind of a lie because I usually end up neglecting my sleep schedule and go off and do whatever. But sleep is your own decision. You decide when you want to sleep. And if you can't sleep, then I really apologize because that's sometimes just your own body fighting against you. I'll pull an all-nighter, then sleep until like 5 p.m. the next day, so it's the best sleep to catch up on, though. Feeling like it's just like pure energy. I would say I understand where you're coming from, LGN, but I'd be lying because I've never done... I think I've done one all-nighter in grade 8, and that was probably the worst decision of my life. I felt awful the next day, but... Some people can handle it and some people can't. Maybe I'm just weak. I don't know why everyone is studying for 4 hours at home. I always study for 5 minutes before the test and I had good grades. The Fox, that's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I did. You get your 5 minutes of studying in and you're basically fine. Then there's my girlfriend who would be those all-nighter studiers. It's crazy. Monster energy drinks are like a no sleep potion, but it has long-term heart palpitations damage. Yeah, Ruben, yeah, I know that from experience. Whoopsies. I used to drink a lot of like energy drinks, and it was ridiculous that I would drink energy drinks when I was in, I think, like grade 6, 7, and 8, and it was bad. I'm like, why would a young child drink this? It's literally poison. And then when I got into high school, I realized, I'm like, yeah, that was really dumb of me to drink energy drinks. I'm never drinking that stuff again. And yeah, now I just don't drink it because it is just poisonous. It's really bad. I don't study but pass. I can't focus on study. Yeah, neither could I. Studying was just ridiculous for me. Energy drinks make me more tired when I try to do an all-nighter. Yeah, that's fair. Energy drinks are just made to poison you, I suppose. All right. Folding over. Yeah. I think we got enough material there to work with. Looking splendid. Sits on the right hip. I'm just sad that I messed up 2 of them. But sometimes that's just the way she goes. It's all good. I mean, in med school, I knew people who couldn't access Adderall, so they drank thyroid hormone pills to stay up. That is ridiculous, Lipo. Yikes. Ay, ay, ay. Don't do energy drinks anymore. Got a lecture from one of our rugby coaches and just stopped. LGN, yeah. It took me a while to realize it's not good for me. And now my go-to is water. And sometimes I have some nice sweet drinks, but I try not to drink that sort of stuff anymore. Not good for me. Anyways. Yeah. We are on to the last knife, you guys. Woohoo, we made it. Life is good when you work hard, I guess. All right. I think this is the one that needs a little more length to it. Yeah. Width isn't too bad. Length needs a bit more length. All right. Good stuff, you guys. Thank you for sticking around with me as we did this. It's been a long process, but we're getting there. This has been fun. Let's get this last one cut out and move on with our life. Life is good with inherited wealth or marrying rich. You know, Lipo, I would have to agree with that statement. Sadly, I'm not either. I am working hard for every penny I make, but you know, I'm happy about it. This is a good life. You gotta look to the little things and realize life isn't that bad. Big killers that the energy drinks are like $3 a can. That is true, Ruben. That is so true. Dude, honestly, water just hits the spot. Aiden, you get it. You understand. I don't know what to say anymore. That's fair, LGN. Have you played Fallout Dark? No, I actually haven't yet. No, I actually haven't. I can't say I actually know very much about Fallout either. It's just one of those games I never really played. All right, let's just add some length to this bad boy and see how she goes. Flipping it over. Flipping it over. Caught it. Look at me using my brain for once. All right. All right, all right, all right. I think that's looking good. Let's cut this last one out and finish it off. Cold water left it in the fridge, top tier. Yeah, cool. Yeah, that's it. Life is good with a good dog and Jesus. Ruben, amen to that. Bro, I mean, honestly, you don't even need water. Or a good dog, sorry. I mean, a good dog is a bonus. That's something you just praise God for. If you have a good dog, honestly, to be able to wake up in the morning is such a blessing from God. Can't deny that anymore because there's some people who don't get to wake up in the morning, and I realize I take advantage of it. I'm like, I wake up and I'm like, man, I wish I could sleep more. And then there's someone out there who never woke up. And it makes you think. It makes you realize that, you know, you got to thank God for the blessings that he's given you. Jesus is the water and the bread of life. Amen, Dark. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Went from Jesus to water in the fridge. Okay, I'll watch a film again because W film. Have fun, bro. All right, Mush. Catch you later. All right, let's cut this out. Oh, yeah. Well, I definitely got more leather than I actually needed. So that's, I guess, a bonus. It was expensive, though, but I'll have it for a while, which is nice. Jesus is the water in the fridge. Amen? I guess. The blessing to have water in the fridge is from Jesus. Amen to that statement. Jesus is the water in the fridge? I question that just a little. But yeah. I think he likes cutting leather, chat. LGN, I can't deny it's getting satisfying. Like, you're just like, you're fighting it, but then you get that cut and you're like, you're cutting through something tough, but you're getting through it. Man, it hits different. It hits the spot. Don't make the joke. Don't make a joke. Oh, goodness. He always hits the spot. Oh, yeah. All right. I'm trying to cut this out of the big chunk. It's a little bit of a pain. All right. There we go. So I need certain clips when it comes to finishing off these sheaths. And my buddy said he was coming over tonight. So I asked him to pick me up some. And I don't think he's gotten back to me yet. Oh, wait, he just did. What is he saying? Awesome. All right, so he should be coming by shortly, which is great. Oh, good news, good news. All right, don't make the Jesus is the water joke. Yeah, I don't think that's a ideal thing to say. I'm sadly allergic to dogs. Dark, that sucks, man. That really sucks. Dogs are just, something about dogs are great. I mean, I like cats too, and they're pretty equal in my standards, but being allergic to one or the other just sucks. Being allergic to anything sucks because it means you can't enjoy that certain thing. And that's sad. I might be allergic to things. I don't actually know, but I haven't really checked. Maybe I should because I might be allergic to stuff. But that's not important at the moment. I think, wait guys, am I brain dead? What was the sheath I was tracing out? I don't remember. Was it this one? Maybe it was this one. I think it was this one, actually. I think I'm getting some calls. Got to check my phone, which is not ideal, but... There we go. Dogs and cats, perfect pets, but then again, everyone's had a hamster as a kid, though. LGN, I never had a hamster. Not gonna lie, never had a hamster. I mean, I would if I could, but never did. I love this chat, but I gotta go. Gotta sleep. Bye. Alan, thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it, and I'm glad you enjoyed. Hope to see you on the next one. And, yeah, have a good night. Guys, I'm in a pickle. I'm in a pickle. They apparently don't have the clips I need. Oh, no. Okay. Okay. I'll have to figure this out. Give me a minute. So I have to use... I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Maybe the small ones will work. Oh, man, that's not good. So, I'll show you what I mean. These are the clips I'm talking about. However, I need bigger ones. These are the smallest kind, and I need the medium size. Because what happens is, when I fold these over to clamp them and stuff, I need the clips to clip them shut, right? But the small one, we may have just dropped the knife, but luckily I have rubber on the floor, so we're good. But dropping a knife is never a safe thing to do. Goodness grief, that was close. Okay. We're okay. We're okay. But you get what I'm saying? I'm trying to clip them closed. That could have been really bad. Thank God. We're good. Everything's okay. The small clips might work. We're going to try them out. Hopefully they do, but you never really know. That's a shame. I'll figure something out. My mom and uncle had hamsters as kids, but they died. It was not natural deaths. LGN, that's exactly what I hear. I hear most times when people have hamsters, they never die naturally. Devin, welcome to the live stream. If you're just stopping by, thank you for joining us. We are working on the leather sheaths for all the knives that I've been making. We're getting there. We're almost done, but it is a lot of work. However, I think it's coming along nicely. We're just going to add a bit of length to this sheath just for safe measures, I guess. And then from there, we're going to be good. I'm just annoyed that I don't have the clips I need. Ever played finger fillet? I don't know what that is. Hale, what's up, bro? Been a while since I've been on the stream. Samurai James, welcome back to the live stream, man. Thank you so much for being here. I've seen some old faces, I guess. You could say it like that. Yeah, it's good to see you guys again. Welcome back. Gonna add gourmet or just rivets? Just rivets. Gourmets. Yeah, I'm gonna use rivets. I think they're gonna be the best way to go with this. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm getting Del Taco. Let's go, Aiden. That's awesome. All right, let's keep going. Keep moseying on. I think that's good there, like that. All right. Got it traced out. Let us trim it off. I hope this all works out in the end, you guys. I'm kind of annoyed that the store doesn't have the clips I need, because those are kind of important for me. 32 likes, 32 push-ups. Oh my goodness. My uncle got bit by his hamster and threw it. He was like 9. Oh goodness grief. And then while my mom was in a hamster ball, it was all just imagining playing bowling on the stairs. LGN, not gonna lie, that is awfully accurate to a lot of stories I've heard about people who own hamsters. Kind of weird, you know? These are the knives you were making for your friend's wedding, right? Yes, Samurai, they are, which is kind of sad that I'm still working on them, but we're almost done. And once they're finished, we can move on to some pretty epic projects that I've got planned, which is very exciting. So stay tuned for that. Folks, you're a blacksmith and an artist. Make them yourself. Not a bad idea. Probably should. But they're difficult. Clips are hard to make, so I don't really want to make them. But I'll come up with something. I think there's other means of clamping stuff down, so I'll figure it out. It's just something I definitely need to do. All right, almost done, you guys. Almost done. Mine was a second. You threw them into the neighbor's yard to hide it. Oh my goodness, LGN, that's ridiculous. Yeah, I understand. You see gourmets much more often. Oh, I'm trying to read your Ruben. More tactical style. Yeah, exactly. And these are trying to be more traditional, I guess. Are you going to make this into a YouTube video? Dark? I might. I might. It's kind of hard because these are all just like clips from my live streams. But I could maybe make these into some sort of YouTube video if you guys are interested. Just a kind of a montage of the whole process, I suppose. There we go. Another sheath cutout. Yo, Hale, it's me. I finally caught one of your streams. JM Gaming, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you're doing well, and I'm glad to see you here. Hey, I'm going to go see you later. Aiden, catch you later. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to just check this guy out. And I think I'm going to be satisfied with that. I'm pretty overly done with cutting leather now. So we're just going to set that aside. And live stream special, in respect. Yeah, I think I'll do a montage video for you guys so you guys can watch the whole process of the 4 months I spent on these knives. But yeah, I'm glad you guys have enjoyed. Hail the Blacksmith out of context compilation. I don't know if I should be the one to make that video, but maybe that'll come out sometime. Don't even know why you said it, but thanks. Like I thought it would. Oh, man. All right. Well, I think we're probably going to end the live stream soon. I'm back to go. Just joined back. Well, welcome back, everyone. I think Devin, out of context vid would be hilarious. I don't think I say stuff out of context. Do I? Maybe a little, but maybe I don't know if I should be the one to make that. I feel like that's. Maybe I will. I don't know. Maybe I'll mess around and just see some of the clips I've made because maybe I have said some out of context things. All right. Anyways, the sheaths. So here's why I'm kind of taking a moment. The sheaths now need to soak in hot water and then be clamped together so that they fasten to the blade and whatnot. But they're all stuff that's going to take a lot of maneuvering around. And I don't think I'm going to do that on live stream, just to make it go a lot more smoothly and efficiently, because during the live stream I get distracted easily, if you've been able to tell. So we're going to do that, and then maybe I'll live stream again when I'm riveting these sheaths and finishing them off, so you guys can all enjoy them. But I think we're going to end the live stream here. I've been live for 2 hours. Dang. I don't usually live stream that long, but it's been a lot of fun. I do want to live stream more and longer as well. And this was a lot of fun. It was a good live stream. I think I enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Is that the moon in the window? I sure hope not. No, that's just the reflection of the light, which is right there. But yeah, I'll probably be ending the live stream soon and heading out. I'll come bearing ideas of new swords and knives next time I'm here. LGN, sounds awesome, and I can't wait to hear them. You can also comment them on my videos. I read all my comments and respond to them. And so you can also leave a comment. I posted a video on Monday. If you guys haven't seen it already, definitely go check it out. But you guys really want to see me do the push-ups? 35 likes for 35 push-ups. All right. In just a minute, I'll do that. All right. Let me unplug here. I don't know if I can do push-ups because of my foot. 1 second. Just a nice selfie mode here. I'm just getting my tripod set up. Ugh. All right. Hey, I can actually read chat because I'm so close to the camera. All right. Here we go. There we go. All right, you guys. This is for those of you who stuck it out to the end. I'm Hale the Blacksmith. I'm the guy who does random content. Not really random. I make a bunch of stuff. Oh, I am so sorry, you guys. This is going to suck. Anyways, don't if you can't with your foot. Jeff, thanks for the thought. I probably shouldn't do it, but honestly, what's life without a little pain, you could say. If it is hurting my foot, we'll just suck it up. Anyways, you guys said 35 push-ups. I think it does say 35 or 34 or whatever. Why are there so many buckets? Don't worry about it. That's for water and things like that. Good luck. Thank you so much. All right. You guys said 35 push-ups, which is less than last time. Last time I had to do 75, I think it was. So let's just do 35 and call it for the day. But yeah, don't forget Princess Mononoke. Yes, I'll check that out, Ruben. All right, 35 push-ups. Don't judge my form. Maybe I'll do it back a bit so you can actually see me. All right, let's give this a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. 20. 30, 31, 35, 50, 51. Okay, that was, I didn't have to do 51 there, but I just wanted to. All right, you guys. That was actually a lot more difficult than it seemed. 51 push-ups. I haven't done push-ups in a while. I need to do push-ups again. That was disappointing that I could only do 51. But anyways, feeling jacked. I think we're doing good. Pretty good, though. Not gonna lie. Thank you, Ruben. You did good. Thank you, guys. Let's get back into the grind of... maybe I'll start doing more push-ups again. I'm just moving the camera around because I'm adjusting my tripod, sorry. Maybe we'll get into push-ups again. I used to be able to do 75 straight. Haven't done them in a while, so I should probably work on that. My goal is to do 100 straight, so I should probably get back into the habit of doing those push-ups. But yeah, I've also been training with Sheaths and Getsu, which has taken a lot of my strength. However, that's no excuse. Anyways, you guys, thank you so much for being here. If you haven't checked out my most recent video, go give it a watch. I did some blacksmithing blindfolded, if you guys are curious about some of the crazy things I do. Anyways, we're going to end the live stream here. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it all. And, yeah, Saitama training for real. I just showed my belly. Oh, goodness. My big chubby belly because I'm sitting down. Anyways, Saitama training would actually be so sick. Maybe I'll do that sometime. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you on the next live stream, which will be next Monday. Or if I have time between then, I'll live stream this weekend or something. But yeah, thank you so much for being here. God bless. Hope you guys have a good one. And make sure to praise God for another day. I hope you guys wake up with energy and strength for tomorrow. And, I don't know, read your Bibles. Pray. Worship God. Do fun stuff like that. Helps you out. I don't know. I'm just spinning stuff. 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats every single day with 10 kilometers. Oh. LGN, that sounds like a lot of work. And probably destroy my body, but it would be a lot of fun. Anyways, you guys, God bless. Stay safe. And I hope to see you all on the next live stream. Thank you so much. And, yeah, God bless you guys. Good night.